Where it began, right here, Alabama coming into their game at LSU, having trailed just 15 seconds all season. LSU trying to avenge that loss to Alabama in last year's national championship game. 4th and 12, second quarter, 7-yard field goal fake. Alabama was ready. They stop it. Les Miles' gamble does not pay off. 16 seconds left in the half. A.J. McCarron up the middle scores the touchdown, putting Alabama 14-3. Using the SportsCenter scope, let's take another look at the LSU secondary. They bring everyone outside, a couple of the receivers. That leaves the middle of the field open, and McCarron will just take it in for the touchdown. Boy, good anticipation, good awareness by McCarron. After a touchdown by the Tigers, they try the onside kick. LSU recovers. But wait a minute, there's a penalty. What happened? Let's take another look. The kicker, James Hairston, touches the ball before it goes 10 yards. That's Alabama ball. Ensuing Alabama drive, 3rd and 3 from the LSU 10. McCarron fumbles the handoff with T.J. Yeldon. Miscommunication. LSU recovers. Nick Saban not thrilled. Big mistake by Crimson Tide. 4th quarter ensuing LSU drive. Zach Mettenberger. The fade to the end zone. Caught by Jarvis Landry for the touchdown. How about the Tigers? Up by 3. Later in the 4th, LSU trying to put this one away. Mettenberger toward the sidelines. Great catch by Odell Beckham. We thought at the time the catch of the game. First down LSU. Later in the drive, LSU attempting this 45-yard field goal try. Drew Alleman misses this. He had the distance. It just went wide. Alabama takes over, and you just felt something was going to happen. And how cool is A.J. McCarron? 28-yard touchdown pass. T.J. Yeldon does the rest. And just like that, unbelievable. What a comeback. Now, after the game, get a load of A.J. McCarron. Going to the crowd, giving some big hugs. Unbelievable. So emotional. And you know what? For a guy that hasn't played much in the 4th quarter all season long, how about A.J. McCarron? So cool, full of poise. He finished with 165 yards passing and the touchdown and a rushing TD. And bottom line is this. Alabama, wow, they stay undefeated. They'll stay number 1. They're 9-0, and LSU suffers their 2nd loss of the season, and it was a brutal one to take. Back with us here on SportsCenter is Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, what is your takeaway from the finish of this game?
Well, first, an amazing effort by LSU at home at night with their defense. You knew coming into this game that this defense had a chance to make A.J. McCarron's night a long one. And going into that last drive, he only had 92 yards passing in the entire game. John Chavis's defense did what they had to do. They took advantage of that hostile environment. They played out of their minds up front, and they really got after him. The fumble by Yelton was key because they're up 14-10. They're about to go up 21-10. That gave LSU some life, and they took advantage of that with the play by J.C. Copeland. But the reason you're seeing that emotion, and I tell you what, anybody who's been around A.J. McCarron like myself and had a chance to watch him grow, you'd never think a guy that's already won a national championship, already has a ring in Tuscaloosa, would react like that, almost uncontrollably with his emotion. The reason is, I think he and that team felt that their dream of going back-to-back was taken away from them in Baton Rouge. And I think the fact that he went down the field, 5 plays, 72 yards, and led him to a touchdown in 43 seconds, I think that had just a feeling he was just overwhelmed with emotion to realize that he led his team down to a touchdown. I'll tell you, Linda, he is already won a national championship. I think after that drive, and I said it before it even happened, I said to Brent, if he leads them down for a touchdown, you're talking Joe Namath status in Tuscaloosa. They may carry him back to Tuscaloosa after that last drive for the Crimson Tide.